What's up? Welcome back to Tabletop Nights. I'm Greg, and today we are taking a look at Illiterati from Gap Closer Games, designed by Rob Chu, John Kang, and Gary Alaka, with art by Audrey Young. This is a crafty, clever little word game. It's like a mix between bananagrams, with lots more stress, lots more card play coming into it, working with each other, cooperative. Amazing. This is just a quick unboxing. We'll have a look and then we're going to play it later in the week. So let's have a quick squeeze. This is the deluxe edition. Just comes with, we got the sleeves as well because it's a bit of an odd size, I think. 80 by 120 mil. Don't think that's taro. That's a bit different. Great artwork. Really like that. Sort of looks a bit Vincent Dutrait, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, but it's definitely got its own style. The box is fantastic, and it's got this little pull out here, so it's like a volume of a book that sits on your shelf. Have a look at the back. Again, really good quality. There's a linen finish to the wrap here. So it's 1 to 5 players, 30 minutes, ages 7+. Claire from the team has already tried this on her own. She says it's a tough game to beat. So it says ages 7+. I don't know if there's anything in the rules yet which might make it a bit simpler. But let's have a look. Again, this was ordered a while ago, but it's actually been a pretty good campaign. Lots of updates and nothing. I don't feel like I've had to wait a long time for this. Alright, well, let's have a quick look at the rulebook. Again, I've had a look at a couple of little playthrough videos from a while ago, and it looks fairly straightforward what you have to do. It's just hard to beat this sucker. 2, 3. So you have a world building phase where you draw letters and spell words, a bookbinding phase where you burn excess unused letters and turn in any completed books. Then the Illiterati attack phase. See, the Illiterati are trying to make us all Muppets. But we will prove with our wordsmithery that we are worthy of the challenge. All players lose if too many letters are burned. There is this little burn tracker here, and each time you burn one, at least one of them has to go on here. So basically you get 3 chances, 4th time. Look at all these attacks. I know if the characters are the same, they chain and you get multiple impacts at the same time. So they can really stuff you up. I don't know if there's any way of mitigating that. So we have, that's just 8 pages. Fairly straightforward. There's a solo mode, junior mode. Okay, that's it. Great. Junior mode for kids. You can remove the 3-minute timer. There's no chain attacks. Players win once all players have completed 2 books. So I think you have to do a red book and a blue book from memory. Super. That's really nice. Let's have a look at the next bit. Okay. Rival restaurants. There's a little bit of paraphernalia about another title of theirs. If you've played that, let us know whether we should get it. I certainly haven't tried it. It's good to know what you guys think about it. Right, there's the tiles. We'll leave those for a second. There's a cool little lid there to keep everything in. Cards, timer, bags. Ooh, these look like bookmarks. I don't think they're part of the game. Maybe they're just little promotional bookmarks, which are quite cute. I will definitely be using one of those. The different characters. I don't know who the characters are. We've got a pirate dude. Smart dude. Smarter good dudette. Very good. Alright, what's this? This is a little, looks like a little promo. I don't know if that's for, that says chefs on it, so I'm assuming that might be for that Restaurant Rivals game. It's a little crossover card, little promo. Here you go. Right, let's have a look at what this is. Is this a first player token? Who's this? Don't know what he's for. Can't see him in the rulebook. I'll figure that out later. Here's your burn tracker, which is nicely done. Reasonably thick. I do like the colour scheme, but that has space for tiles to go into. So we'll pop some of those in there in a minute. Let's have a look at the cards. Yeah, so these are 80 by 120. I'll add something just up here if I find if that's a standard size anywhere. Okay, wow, that's a fair whack of cards there. How many cards do we have? 25 villain cards. Okay. Okay, so this is a mix of everything. Let's have a look at the villains first. So again, looks like there's 5 of each. And they do have some interesting powers. Draw one additional Illiterati card face down after resolving all other Illiterati attacks. If applicable, resolve the drawn card. The drawn card does not activate chain attack. Wow. Very nice colours. Good clean artwork. There is a nice linen finish on that, but I will sleeve them because it's the kind of game that maybe you just want to protect from your filthy friends when they come over for pizza night and games. Let's just have a look at these. So the artwork's the same, it's just the actions that differ. Fiora Ironclad. So she's the metal worker from Flashdance. Alright, okay, so these are the cards that you have to actually fulfill. So there's the blue ones. So these are great. They add thematic challenges, and I think from memory, if your words can match the theme, and you know, there's a bit of a subjective discussion about whether it matches the theme or not, you then don't burn those ones. But if you make words which are still valid, they'll get scrapped. They'll go back. They'll go into the black bag. So we'll have a quick look at the bags. They're beautifully, they're sort of velvety bags with the nice stitching on there. This is like the draw bag, and this is the we've burned these bags. Start and end with the same letter, so that's a great. So this is great replayability. They'll always be different. It's not just bananagrams where you're making words. Nothing wrong with bananagrams, but this just adds another level of challenge. If you can do antonyms, things that are opposite, synonyms, only one vowel in exact middle of each word. Awesome. So you're going to look at this pile of letters that you have and then go, okay, how am I going to achieve this? Fantastic. Really like that. That's whiz bang. Library cards. I think these are, yep, so these are basically player aids. So tell you what you can do on your turn. Again, in the main version, you're racing against the clock. Here's some more information here about the letters that are in the bag. There is a Q. There's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. So every letter is represented. That's good. Sometimes, you know, some games they leave some out, but obviously there's only one X. There's one Q. And then we're catching up with the team soon. I think I'd love to see this as a 4-player game, just with stuff going everywhere. It goes up to 5, so that's good. Here's some of the red books. Things that live underwater. Holidays and events. Brands, cities, military terms. There's a whole stack of cards here. And of course the replayability isn't just because of the cards, it's because, well, different letters are going to come up each time you play. So even if you get the exact same combination of cards, you're not going to get the exact same combination of letters. Highly unlikely. Okay, it does include an actual 3-minute timer. Let's test it. Well, we won't wait for the whole thing. Right, there's the bags. Really lovely. Pop them there so you can have a bit of a look. They are superb. All right, here's the letters. So these are stencil painted by the looks of it. Where's my little burn tracker gone? There it is. Put that there. So they fit perfectly in there when they need to. Well, I just happen to pull out 3 E's. That must be what's in this bag. Some of the letters are stuck together a bit, but as I pull them apart, there's no sign of damage or paint flaking off. That's good. Now you'll see these little symbols on the bottom of the tiles. There'll be different challenges that will force you to complete. You know, you might need words with 3 of the hearts in them. So again, that's another layer of complexity, and they're not all the same. But the red E will always be a heart. The green E will always be the rain cloud. Or green will always be rain cloud. So, okay. So there's colours there, and for people who are colourblind, obviously there's the symbols as well. So that makes it easier. The black tiles in here, I've got a feeling there is a blank 1 or 2 in here as well, but these ones have, these basically act as wild from a symbol perspective. So if you need a word with one of those in there, you can do it that way. Here's the sleeves. I'll just take one out. Boy, they're quite thick. It's definitely a matte finish. And when we pop that in there, it's a good, nice, snug fit. And the fact that it's a matte finish means you don't get much of that reflective glare. There's still a little bit on an angle, but most people around the table should be able to read that quite well. So that's Illiterati from Gap Closer Games. I really like the look of that. I think my partner, she also loves word games. I think this will be right up her alley. I'm not sure how she's going to go with the real-time stress aspect of it. But that's Illiterati from Gap Closer Games. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time. Bye.